Joining me now is Tara Bush with a beautiful 1970 Cuda. And I understand, before we get started, you have a lot of cars, and they're all your cars. You know, you put when we first met, they're not your boyfriends, they're not your husbands, they're your cars.
Yes.
Yes. How did you get into cars?
I've been into it since I was 16 years old. My first car was a 67 Nova, and it had a V8 in it, and it was just too much power. Worked on it too much. My mother got me a 6-cylinder, 66 Nova Sport Coupe, so I took that to shows. So I started just doing shows, and found out it was cheaper, and there's been a lot of nice people, and I've had her for 25 years.
Wow.
So then recently, I was able to be afforded a lot more cars, so I've been getting all the ones I've always wanted.
Oh, and that's cool. Well, tell me about this one you got today.
I'm driving the 1970 AAR Cuda, factory Limelight, the 346-pack 4-speed, and it's they made it for the Trans Am Racing Series.
So it's rare.
Yeah, so they made a little less than 3,000 of them, and I've always wanted a green Cuda, and I couldn't afford a 71 Hemi, so that was the next one down, and I drive that the most.
Wow.
It's the funnest.
Now, tell me a little bit about the motor.
They all came stock with a high-performance 346-pack, which is 3 2-barrels, and it's got side exhaust on it, and it's a beefier motor, beefier rear end, but it was set up for road racing.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, tell us a little bit about the interior. Have you done anything in the interior? Or
No, it's all everything's stock.
Everything's stock.
Yeah.
And when you bought it, it came that way?
I knew better to try and do it myself.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's always cheaper to buy it done.
That's cool.
As long as it was matching number, and it's got the fender tag, and it was a factory Limelight car, which they were one of the rarest colors.
Yeah.
That's the most important.
That's cool. Now, so why did you pick a Mopar? I mean,
they're just, look at the colors. They're just awesome. It's hard to explain, but a lot of Chevys, a lot of Fords, but Mopar is way out there.
Okay, we talked about the car a little bit. Let's talk about what kind of reaction you get from the guys that, how dare a female do this?
Yeah.
They don't do that, do they?
No. For 25 years I've been cruising, and all the guys have been very, very good. They've been very accepting. They think it's cool. I've never had any problems, and the few people that I've had problems with, they go away. They don't know anything.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing now. I've had that issue too. Now, how many cars do you have in your collection?
6.
6. Wow, that's really cool. I don't care male or female. That's a lot of cars, and that's really cool. And that's awesome. So, well, I appreciate you having this car on the show today. It's a beautiful car.
Thank you.
It's a great Florida car. Now, how often do you drive this particular car?
Way too often.
Way too often?
Probably at least 2 or 3 weekends out of the month. Too much.
Yeah.
I need to start alternating them now.
So this is becoming your favorite a little bit.
It is, because it's very comfortable to drive, and it's fun having the 4-speed. It's only I had 2 4-speed cars, and that was the first 4-speed that I had. Yeah. And it's not as hot as some of the other cars, like my black car. It's just too hot.
It's got air conditioning?
No.
Yeah.
I've got another car. I'm getting air conditioning, so I might have to switch cars.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now.
Yeah. Well, I got to work on drive the convertible Corvette sometime, put the top down.
They're hotter than you think.
Oh, yeah. I know, it's cool.
With the sun beating on you.
Yeah, cool. Well, I appreciate you being on the show, and
Thank you.
And I appreciate you collecting all these cars.
Thanks.